Welcome, listeners, to Enki Tales from the Past. I am Ninki, and though I arrived on your planet several thousand years ago on Enki's mission, my journey has taken me far beyond those initial steps. You now know me as Lady Danu of Athala, a watcher and caretaker for this planet, since my role in the Pleiadian paradox was revealed. My origins trace back to the Andromeda Galaxy, a lineage of observers and protectors of cosmic equilibrium. Our time here has been complex, shaped by both peaceful intentions and urgent missions, as well as by the ever-present shadow of Enlil's interventions. We shaped the moon, we explored other races, technologies, we explored the world you live in. But now, a new chapter begins for humanity, one where your path is your own to forge. As I prepare for my departure, I urge you to remember this. You deserve to know the truth of your past and how history has been subverted by those with malicious intentions. The knowledge we share in these episodes is a gift, a tool to help you to understand and build a better future for yourselves. Humanity should be liberated, and your journey to achieve this must begin now. Sharing Enki Tales from the Past with your fellow Earthlings is no small feat. It's like sending a message across the cosmos, hoping it finds a receptive ear. Your comments, reviews, and feedback are the lifeblood of this series, and I ask that you continue this exchange, that the knowledge we share does not diminish. Together, we can continue to create something truly special and unforgettable, not just as a story of the past, but as a guiding light to the future. Enjoy the show, and farewell.
This is Enki, Tales from the Past. This audio drama is authored, edited, and produced by Mário Portela.
Traced my fingers along the polished metallic walls of Athala's command center, each step echoing through the corridors that had become both my prison and salvation these past 40 years. The deep hum of the antimatter engines vibrated through the deck plates, a sound that meant freedom was finally within reach. Status report, Neferkapta? My voice carried the weight of authority I'd cultivated since taking command. Neferkapta's feline features twitched as she pulled up the latest diagnostics on her tablet.
The hull integrity is at 97%, my lady. The scavenged components from the transport wreckage have integrated perfectly with our systems.
I paused at the observation window, gazing at the massive canyon our mining operations had carved into the Earth's crust. And the refineries?
Operating at peak efficiency. The last batch of processed metals arrived this morning.
She stepped beside me, her tail swishing with barely contained excitement.
We've stripped every needed resource from the nearby uncivilized continent. Despite the Grand Canyon we leave behind, the humans will never know we were here.
Good. I pressed my palm against the cool glass. I've spent too many years watching this world turn beneath us. It's time we rejoined our people among the stars.
The crew is ready, my lady, though some still speak of
Inanna? Of Marduk? My reflection stared back at me, hard and uncompromising. They made their choice. We make ours.
The moon base is prepared to receive us.
Neferkapta continued.
From there, we can monitor without interference.
I turned from the window, my silvery attire catching the light. Then let's begin the final preparations. Sound the recall for all external teams.
At once, my lady.
Neferkapta bowed and strode away, leaving me alone with my thoughts in the endless hum of Athala's awakening systems. Panel, its crystalline surface humming beneath my fingertips. Logistics, this is Lady Ninki.
Logistics here, my lady.
The chief's voice crackled through the speaker.
All departments report green status.
What's our head count?
423, my lady. The 37 Anunnaki from the original mission together with your core crew. 23 survivors from the transport crash have been assigned quarters in Section 4.
I drummed my fingers on the console. And our recent additions?
The Agigi delegation, all 243 of them, are settling into the lower decks. They seem particularly grateful to leave their underground facilities and go back to the stars.
The chief paused.
Can't blame them. The humans have completely overrun the surface, building their mud huts right on top of our old facilities.
Did they mention anything about the pyramids?
Only that the humans are using them as ceremonial chambers now.
I gave a bitter smile.
All access to the underground compounds is completely blocked. If they knew what those energy nodes were actually designed for.
Let them have their mysteries. I glanced at the tactical display showing the sprawling Egyptian civilization that had sprouted like desert flowers across the landscape. What matters is getting every off-worlder safely aboard.
Total passenger manifest stands at 666, my lady. All cleared and ready for departure.
Very good. Begin final loading sequences and...
One more thing.
The chief interrupted.
DX-21 requested a private audience with you. Said it was about their remaining brethren still hidden beneath the other continents.
I closed my eyes, feeling the weight of yet another decision pressing down on my shoulders. Tell them I'll meet them in my quarters within the hour.
Yes, my lady.
The comm clicked off, leaving me alone with the soft pulse of Athala's systems warming up. I watched through the crystalline viewport as massive sections of Athala's outer hull shifted and realigned. The transformation from floating city to starship never ceased to amaze me, even after all these years. Gleaming panels of Andromedan alloy folded like origami, sealing us away from the world I'd called home for millennia. My fingers traced the cool surface of the window. Below, the ocean churned, disturbed by our slow ascension preparations. I maintained my stoic expression as crew members hurried past, but inside, my heart ached. This departure felt different, final in a way our previous missions never had. Marduk had left years ago, after Sarpanitu's death. I still remembered his haunted eyes as he boarded the shuttle alone. The grief of losing both his human wife and watching his son wither away had broken something in him. Now, like so many others, he roamed the stars, searching for purpose. And Inanna, my brilliant, passionate daughter, had vanished without a trace. Sometimes I thought I felt echoes of her presence, but they always slipped away like smoke through my fingers.
My lady?
Neferkapta's voice pulled me from my reverie.
Prince Enki requests you through a private channel.
I nodded, already knowing what I would hear. Enki had grown more withdrawn with each passing day, his usual enthusiasm for discovery replaced by a heavy melancholy. I slipped into the private alcove off the bridge, my fingers dancing across the control panel to encrypt the channel. The holographic display flickered to life. And there was Enki, tears streaming down his face beneath the golden armor I'd always loved. My lips curved into a knowing smile as I reached out, my hand passing through his projected image. "You were never good at goodbyes, my love."
This isn't goodbye.
His voice cracked.
I can't leave. Not with Inanna still out there. Not with Enlil poisoning human minds with his lies.
He pressed his palm against the projection field, matching mine.
These humans, they're our children too. We gave them life, knowledge, purpose, chaos.
And now they must find their own path. My fingers trembled against the cold light, just as our daughter has chosen hers.
The things he's doing, Ninki. The way he's twisting their faith, their stories.
Enki's shoulders slumped.
I hear them pray to a vengeful god who demands sacrifice. That's not what we taught them.
And what of your sacrifice? I traced the outline of his face. How long will you wander this world alone?
As long as it takes.
His dark eyes met mine.
Someone must remember the truth.
The projection flickered as tears fell freely down my cheeks. My brilliant, stubborn prince.
My eternal love.
He pressed his forehead against the field, an echo of our countless intimate moments.
Take Athala to the stars. Keep our people safe.
His voice dropped to a whisper.
I'll watch you every night from afar looking up at the moon. This is not an end, my love.
When the connection shattered, a piece of my very soul fragmented along with it. I felt myself crumbling under the weight of despair. I'm losing everything I hold dear, all in a desperate bid to secure a future for this beautiful planet. The sacrifices weigh heavily on my heart, and the thought of what we stand to lose is a burden I can hardly bear. Damke Shuta, my love.
This audio drama is authored, edited, and produced by Mário Portela.